Welcome back to the Short Kings podcast. We are in a roast war, okay? Kevin's getting roasted. Kendrick's getting roasted. Tom Brady's getting roasted.
Drake's getting roasted.
We're getting roasted. And I'm going to tell you this right now because today we're standing on business, okay? So if you have a sensitive personality, I want you to put on your baby pants. I need you to grab the nearest drink you can find. Make sure it's ice cold because we're going to stand on business today and we're going to piss some people off. So if you have a sensitive personality, I need you to butter up, son. You know what I mean?
Yo, welcome back to the hottest show. Did you say the hottest show in Houston? I don't think you said it was the hottest show in Houston.
The hottest show in Houston, Texas.
So, Ahmad, I got to ask you, bro, before we get into the real meat, the real drama, what the hell have you been up to, bro? Last episode, we had a guest. We welcomed our first guest, Forgiato. Thank you so much for doing that, Forgiato. Now we're back to, the OG, main host, Faison, side host, Ahmad. Back to our regular banter, bro. What have you been up to?
Now, it was an interesting podcast. I enjoyed it. I thought Forgiato did a great job. Like this show, you got to understand, this show, we've designed it to where we tackle topics back to back, and we've kind of have an idea of where we want it to go. So it was interesting to bring on another guest and see where it's going to go. Will we do it again? For sure, but it won't be often. So if you want it to be often, that's not going to be the case. This show is for the boys, for the Short Kings, and me, Faison, going to be tackling these topics day to day. You know what I mean? So, welcome back. We missed y'all. This is the OG. This is the home. This is the domain of the Short Kings podcast.
Domain. Yeah, we get it, bro. Turn the corporate off, bro.
I'm listening, domain. Bro. I'm with my Kanye energy today, bro, because, we've been getting attacked.
Talk your shit. Yeah.
We've been getting attacked, and I feel like you got to have thick skin to do this. I feel like if you're going to put yourself out there, you got to be able to be made fun of. You know what I mean?
All right. So let's give the audience some context here, right? We have released a few clips discussing the rap beef going on right now between Kendrick and Drake, right? Between those clips and across our platforms, we've generated over 1 million views and like over 6,000 comments, right? Majority of those comments are negative as hell, and me and Ahmad are tired of it, right?
Yeah, it's weird, bro. Like, where are all the Drake fans? Now, we know the Drake fans are liking our video because they're low-key supporting from the back. But it's like barely any comments being like, yeah. No, we had some people, posted on their story, and they're saying, yeah, they're right. But it's like, bro, comment, bro. You know what I mean? Like, show the world that you support the boy. You know
so
what I mean?
Let's go through these comments. I had a show planned out, but I feel like you're itching to address the hate.
No.
So no. So we're gonna.
I just have to let them know what they're getting into in this show. I think that's the thing we haven't been doing is we haven't been letting them know early on what the fuck they signed up for today.
Well, I want to respond to this one thing, right? Everyone keeps telling us that we can't have an opinion on the Drake and Kendrick beef because we're not black.
Okay.
Right? We're not with the culture. When did music become a race thing? I thought music was subjective. I thought we all heard music. We all got ears. We listen to the same music. We're a part of the youth, the community that listens to Drake and Kendrick. We're rap fans.
I'll give you examples.
I'm not a rap historian.
If Bunky comes to the nearest shawarma stand, right, and buys a shawarma, right? And he goes to the other shawarma stand and buys another shawarma. And he says the left one is way better. I'm not going to be like, Bunky, stay out of my culture.
Bunky had no right to judge shawarma.
Bunky, you can't judge the shawarma, Bunky. The fuck you know about shawarmas, bro?
Hey, you know how you have an opinion on your favorite movie? Notice how anyone can have an opinion on their favorite movie. Hey, you got a favorite Chinese restaurant, Ahmad?
Yeah,
I got a favorite Chinese restaurant. Neither one of us are Chinese. Are we not able to talk about?
I just like some orange chicken. That's all I'm saying.
Look, audience with the low IQ, because I promise you, y'all motherfuckers right. Y'all motherfuckers right that maybe I'm not with all the culture shit, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm not a fucking dumbass. Music is subjective. Anyone can have a fucking opinion on it. You just like yo ass is trying to convince yourself that you liked Kendrick's last album, Mr. Morale Stepper, even though I didn't hear shit about it.
Why everybody mad though? That's the whole point. Yo, look, me and Bunky could agree. We were agreeing behind the scenes, right? This is fun for us, man, because we ain't got shit going on lately. When I tell you how fast I've been running to YouTube. Every time one of these fellas drops a new song, I call them fellas, bro. This is why they tell us we shouldn't be commenting on the culture.
I mean, there are some fellas though. At the end of the day, there are a couple POCs just like me and you, a couple fellas that are writing poetry about each other in an aggressive manner.
Yeah.
Like,
and the thing is, we're enjoying it, but at the same time, we're getting a little emotionally invested, right? Because we're choosing sides. And
well,
people are
that's because our
explaining
side is losing.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. Our side might be losing, but here's the thing, though. Are they even playing the same game?
Oh, God.
No. You don't even know where I'm about to take this.
All right, take
calm
it.
the fuck
Drive.
down here, buddy. Calm the fuck down. Look,
Drive. Go take it where you go take
are
it.
they even playing the same game? I guess, Drake should have known that Kendrick was going to come out with a more lyrical, poetic song, right? Drake is trying to come out with a banger, like something that you could play in the club, something that you could enjoy at the gym. And so he actually pulled Drake into that game, and we saw Drake try to put out a lyrical, poetic song. It didn't do well because it's not what Drake does. You know what I mean? He should have stuck to what he knows best, making hits. Because when you go to Google, as a casual, I will tell you this right now. As a casual, I did what I do best. I went to Google. I said, how many number one songs, solo songs, has Drake hit on, the Billboard 100, right? It said 13. I was like, okay. I expected more, but okay. Then I go and I search Kendrick. I just changed the name from Drake to Kendrick. Guess what I got? Nothing. A bunch of articles. Come to find out, Not Like Us is the first number one song Kendrick has had on the Billboard 100 because of Drake. Like, it's the fact that they want to even compare the two. If you're going to compare based off of lyrics, off of rap, I'll tell you right now, even as a casual, I'll tell you Drake will take that one every day. Or sorry, Kendrick will take that one every day because that's what he does. He's a poet. He's a what's the word?
Lyricist.
Not just lyricist. He's a philosopher. He's an activist. You know what I mean? This is what he does. But Drake is for the people. He's for the clubs. He's international. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying when I say they play two different games.
So look, Ahmad. This is the thing. I don't disagree with your point, right?
Okay.
But if you're judging the beef, you gotta judge the beef for what the blows are, right? So let's
You gotta explain what that means, because
because you're saying your whole premise is that Drake's a better song maker in terms of he's a better artist. He puts out the hits, right?
Yeah.
What's the biggest hit that's come out of this diss battle?
Once again, it's Not Like Us, like I said. It's
But
the
yeah,
number one.
but that's what you get. Don't say it's because of Drake. They're both beefing at each other. Drake has the opportunity. Everyone's listening to Family Matters. Everyone listening to Push Ups. I think the issue though is the issue why Drake is losing. And I'm a Drake fan. You know this. I love Drake. But the issue is Drake is trying to create this 20v1 situation, right? Where half of his songs he's talking about other people. Family Matters gave a section that was 8 minutes of ripping the entire music industry right now, right? Kendrick is putting a pen to a paper about one man, and he is going low as you can possibly go.
And I think that's exactly why. The song Not Like Us did not get number one because it was musically genius.
And well, that
The
shit
song-
bumps.
The song,
That shit
no,
bumps.
The song went number one because he pulled up a crazy wild allegation calling Drake a pedophile, right? When a celebrity of that level does that to another celebrity at that level in a song that we can listen to, everybody's gonna fucking tune in. Hey, bro, you heard Drake's
Drake's calling Kendrick a woman beater. He said he beat his wife, and he's saying that his kid is actually Dave Free's kid.
Yeah, but it's like Dave Free. Who the fuck even knows Dave Free?
And
right?
who knows Kendrick's wife? Who knows Kendrick's wife?
Like, that's heavy. The thing about, I heard this on another podcast. Actually, I'm gonna steal this. The thing about a pedophile is like, if I call you a pedophile,
It's like run.
even
Right,
if I
yeah.
say I'm joking afterwards, everybody in the room gonna stop trusting you with the kids. It's like, you said
No,
he was joking.
that's a serious
but
allegation.
Do I know though? Like,
So
what
let-
if he wasn't? What if it was? You know what I'm saying? Once you get called a pedophile, you wrap it up, buddy. It's game over.
Yeah, no, it gets real dark real quick. No, because that's like the one thing where people are like, My thing is this though, and this is the real. You're trying to take it the route of they're trying to do different things.
Yeah.
As a Drake fan, the real question is, if all of his allegations are false, right? Which
Yeah.
Drake, allegedly we don't know of him doing any pedophilic activity. We don't know of him having a daughter, which Kendrick claimed that he had a daughter, which happened to be completely false because apparently Drake actually fed Kendrick the wrong information and because he knew his ass was going to run with it. That's where I think Drake's argument is right now, where Drake has put out a couple bangers. Maybe they're not as good as Kendrick's, but everything that Drake said is true. Like,
Okay.
there was a situation where Kendrick got into it with his wife. I don't think it was a domestic issue, right? Kind of like Dana White smacking the shit out of his wife on New Year's. We all tabled that for some reason.
Yeah, we're like, UFC 300. Focus on that, buddy. That's what we need right now.
Yeah. I felt like we collectively as a team were like,
You got a lot going on. Okay?
I looked away from
Max
like,
Holloway, Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
yeah, when is Connor coming back?
I got a question for you. Do you know why he's calling Drake a pedophile? Do you know what he's referring to?
I mean, so there's like a bunch of potential things, right? So apparently he danced with a girl that was like 17 or 18 at one point. Obviously the Millie Bobby Brown drama. To give some context, he's had a long-standing friendship with Millie Bobby Brown, even when she was younger than 18, when she was on Stranger Things. But my thing is that's never been proven to be anything inappropriate, though.
100%. So
It's just him being like, I like your show, I'm a fan of you.
I'm not gonna lie. This doesn't look too good. I'll tell you the real video that
Got you?
surfaces,
They
right?
got you thinking?
So basically, Drake invites a girl up on stage, right? As he does in all his shows.
Yeah.
Right? And he asks her, "How old are you?" This is a while back, like I'd say 2009. I don't know, a while back. Let's just say, but it's on tape. It's in 4K. And he says, "How old are you?" She's like, "I'm 17." And I guess in the moment he goes, "Oh, you're 17? Damn, why you so thick?" Damn.
Drake.
I'm like, bro,
Drake,
you can't be
hey,
doing
yeah.
that, bro.
Drake.
This shit, bro. That's the thing. Like maybe in the there's nothing to explain for that video, and I think that's why Kendrick really utilized that. And so he used Drake's little melody. You know how when Drake wants to establish a point in a song, he'll push it like "They free."
Yeah.
He said a minor. Kendrick really pushing on that pedophile because once again, once you make a claim like that, bro.
No, he's too like tripling down on this shit, which I don't know what the hell that he knows. But my thing is this. In terms of the beef though, right? Like I said, it's all like he was 100% wrong about his daughter. He's been wrong. He's shown the ability to be wrong. Bro, that song Meet the Grams, if all of that shit was true, that shit would have been crazy. That was a knockout punch, bro. He told his mom to have a seat cuz he thinks guys like Drake should die. Like, I'm talking about that is the most aggressive line I've ever heard in my life.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Kendrick is really like, bro, it was supposed to be like a fun game back to back of who's the best. It wasn't that I'm gonna try to get you canceled and you're trying to get me canceled. That's kind of lame, but it is entertaining. But like, it's lame. You know what I mean?
Seems very. You know how on Like That, the original song that started this beef?
Yeah.
It sounded like Kendrick was on some like, y'all talking about Big Three, I'm better than both of y'all, but it didn't seem like a personal issue. It's just like, I'm like, you know when people are like, oh yeah, like we're all funny, and then I'm like, nah, I'm like low-key funnier than these two motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't seem like there was any like disrespect there, right? Kendrick seems like he hates Drake.
Yeah, he's a certified hater.
He
for sure,
hates Drake. Like, he's coming at
bro. The way that you talk, the way that you walk. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, okay. So we're
every
quoting.
Every time my girl says some shit that I don't fuck with now, I hit her with that's what I'm saying. He might be winning.
Nah, I think that song.
Because
Oh, it
he
keeps.
got me at the house. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you. Every time somebody.
Wait,
pisses
so
me
let's
off.
be honest. Let's be honest, right? Out of these, what's your favorite song to come out of this disc? Because that's one thing as a music and a hip hop enthusiast like myself, motherfuckers.
That sounded racist.
I mean, I
He
said
used
what I
that
said.
Every syllable, he said motherfuckers.
motherfuckers. As a hip hop enthusiast
Dude, you're not
myself,
helping our case.
I
bro.
don't care, bro. I know fucking
I
music.
told you to come dressed hip. What the fuck is this stripes bullshit, bro? I said put on your chain. We gotta fit in.
Dog,
Look
I'm
all
20.
us out.
I'm a 26-year-old brown man. I dress the way I'm supposed
Why
to.
you jumping to the age every time, bro? Like,
Because you look like a 16-year-old.
that's the point. That's the only way they're gonna accept us. They're not gonna listen to some fucking old junkie talking about.
I'm not an old junkie, but I'm putting you on game,
Let me tell
motherfucker.
you, we ain't playing in the same game. Yeah, I'm Drake.
Oh my
You're
God.
Kendrick. Look at you.
I'm winning.
Trying to be an
I'm
activist.
winning. I'm winning.
Trying to be an activist.
Hey,
But
they're
what
not
are we
like
activating
us.
for?
They're not like us. They're not like us. That should get you
Motherfucker ain't
some
nobody.
dancing. That should get you dancing further.
Motherfucker ain't nobody. Look, you know what? That's the thing about fucking Faison, all these haters, from now on, we got to come up with some rules. I ain't responding to nobody under 5K followers in that song fucking mother.
Okay, I don't have 5K followers
If
yet.
you don't have 5,000 followers, do not comment on our videos anymore.
Okay,
We
wait,
can't-
bro.
at least
Whoa,
hate
whoa,
comments.
whoa. You are pushing away engagement, my G. Don't fuck
Nah,
the
they
bread
gonna
up.
come. That's the thing.
Don't fuck the
They
bread
gonna
up.
Be like, fuck you. What you?
I'm gonna be honest with
I know
y'all.
exactly what
I
I'm
got
doing.
less than 500 too, so I got one other rule. If your profile picture is not a real picture of you, not an animated picture, not a picture of an anime character, not a picture of a stuffed pillow, I will respect your comment. That's all you need. Just one real picture of you. Because look, you're seeing me in real time right now, as vulnerable as I could get. I got to at least have some ammunition to get back at you with. You know what I'm saying? Besides the point, what's your favorite song to come out of this beef?
Okay, let's go over this. We're gonna go over the song. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Because I had a kid reach out to me, right? He was like, "Hey, I want to talk to you about stuff you're saying about Kendrick.
He said he wants to talk to you?
Motherfucker, post your report card, and then we'll talk. Once I see that report card, then we could talk. But okay, I'm gonna stop fucking around. If we're gonna talk about the best song, I will say it might be Not Like Us. The reason why I say it might be because I'm really enjoying it in the moment. But I will tell you, when Push Ups came out, I really fucked with it, bro. It was a bop. Like I played it nonstop at the gym.
I Push Up sat Metro down.
Yeah, and I didn't need to see. Here's the thing with push-ups, though. I didn't need to like sit there and analyze the lyrics. You know what I mean? Like I could have really just had the beat and the song bumping. And I think Not Like Us is the same
Similar,
way. Like
yeah.
I don't have to like.
The thing is,
what
I'm
did he
literally
say? What is he
tuned
saying?
out.
Oh.
I'm tuned out, and then I hear certified lover boy, certified pedophile, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that shit was hard.
I'm like, wow, okay, all right, I get it, I get
That
it.
shit was good. But I mean, look, man, he knows his crowd. He knows his crowd, and he knows who he stands for. And his game plan is, let's make Drake the enemy in the sense of not only is he against me as a rapper, but he's also against our culture. He's a culture vulture. He stole everything. He needed to go to 21 Savage for street cred. He needed to go to Future
For club songs.
He needed to go to Lil Baby for the lingo. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, Drake runs the style. Like
Well, the thing is, the counter argument is like, look, bro, at the end of the day, at the end of the mother freaking day, Drake put all of these dudes on just as much as they might have given him some cultural or influence, right? At the end of the day, bro, that first album that Drake had with Future, What Does It Have to Be Alive, that put Future on the freaking map. And y'all can say whatever, Future fans, that y'all were fans before that. No, you weren't.
Yeah.
You became real fans after that.
he was the past.
Lil Baby, when he starts collaborating with Lil Baby, when he does the song Versace with Migos. See, I'm pulling this shit off the dome, and y'all say I don't know hip hop. When he does the Versace remix with Migos, that puts Migos on another level. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
like at the end of the day, each party gains something. That's why I don't like the idea of trying to blame him as or call him as a culture vulture. Because at the end of the day, they both gained something from that collaboration.
So the Drake shooting at the house, do you think that had anything to do with Kendrick?
Yeah,
or-
definitely.
Oh, you think Kendrick?
No. Okay. Not directly. Like, I don't think Kendrick sent somebody, but I think that Kendrick he's pulling his bars from a place of hate that is getting people to act up.
Nah, but bro, I don't think Kendrick's that dumb. Like, I really think. I mean, we're seeing this, right? We're seeing the comments on social media. We're seeing how passionate these Kendrick fans are. I really think it was just some fan that trying to prove a point that knows where Drake lives, because Drake's house is very public.
Well, didn't he put his house on the Not Like Us like cover?
Yeah, sure, but like, there's just no way, bro. Somebody definitely did that on their own. It's the dumbest move to do. Like, why would somebody got shot?
Bro, his security guard got shot.
Yeah.
One person you guys are not thinking of, The Weeknd.
No, I mean,
He
well,
is
yeah.
one petty motherfucker,
No,
bro.
no.
I ain't gonna cap.
No, I mean, they're like, yeah, in terms of coordinating a shot, The Weeknd could be someone, but I think that if we're really, I don't think Kendrick is sending anybody. To answer your question directly, I think that was just some fans getting overly hyped up due to the circumstances, and now Kendrick is calling Drake a pedophile. So now, if a motherfucker needs a reason, they're like, oh, I'm going to take care of a bad guy.
Bunky, what's the issue with The Weeknd though? Like, what's his beef with Drake? Is it just bitches?
I think it's just girls on that one.
Signed to Drake.
That's the old.
Yeah, he didn't end up signing, and then after that, I guess they had problems ever since.
Well, he had his fame. I mean, has Drake held it against him or something? Like, that's where I become a casual.
I genuinely haven't seen a single video that's explained his beef with like Future, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd, ASAP Rocky, even though we can all guess that one's about Rihanna. You know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of people that have problems with Drake, and I genuinely believe it all ultimately ends up like because of girls.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, they all talk to the same group of girls, and then people be pillow talking, and yeah, you know, low key, the Weeknd lame as hell, and then she goes sleeps with the Weeknd. She's like, Drake said you was, you know, and it's just that's the reason that really starts the beef. But it's also envy, bro. Hip hop is the most egotistical fucking space you could find. Like it's all about I'm the man. I'm the fucking man. Every song, I'm the man. You know what I mean? And so you have all these egotistical dudes that got their fame from songs that I'm like that. They not like us. Because family matters.
Yeah, I like how you're quoting all the songs.
You know what I mean? Like, it's
do
like,
some push-ups.
You know what I mean? And so it's bound for people to bump heads. But 20v1, my God. Woo.
I mean, bro, Drake's been at the top of the game for too long. I think they're trying to bring his ass down. I know I sound like I can already see the donut glaze gif that's constantly in our freaking comments, but I just think for Drake's sake, he can't lose this beef too, bro. I'll say this. How do you think this shit ends? Like who do you think's gonna like you? Because Drake was trying to sound like his last song was his last word, but he got to respond more, right?
He's gonna have to respond. I'm gonna tell you this because before we get into what it ends, I do want to ask you, okay? What do you think about that interview with Kanye West?
With the one you're talking about where he gets provoked?
They asked Kanye West, they said, hey, who do you think is going to win this rap beef? Basically what you're asking me. Is it going to be Kendrick or is it going to be Drake? He said, me, I'm excited about the elimination of Drake. Man, sit your goofy ass down. Take that hookah aluminum foil out your mouth and make some music, bro. Like, you getting corny. That was mad corny. I'm
not gonna lie. I feel like we all treat Kanye like the crazy uncle at the
The thing is, we
yeah.
love Kanye. That's the thing. We love Kanye, but like, sometimes we need Kanye to just take a moment and just be normal. Just once in a while, just be like, hey, bro, like, you're the OG in this shit. Like, give an OG opinion.
Just give. I mean, bro. Also, like, what the hell is Rick Ross been on?
Rick Ross is a goof, bro. Rick Ross is a vibe. I feel like Rick Ross having a good time. He building his house and shit.
I feel like he's dead ass. Like, he saw this beef and he was like, if I associate myself with this a little bit, that's at least one hit record and I need some money.
I think that's what the beef is supposed to be.
Like jabs.
I think the beef is supposed to be jabs. You're supposed to have a good time, make funny jokes.
I mean, bro,
put out bangers. You know what I mean?
There's actually an interview of Drake where he's talking about back to back and his beef with Meek. And he's saying that Meek and Drake, like, they both understood, like, the rules of the game, the unwritten rules, where they didn't really bring up each other's, like, girls or family. They didn't bring up, like, basically anything personal. Like, they said that they both knew shit about each other, that they could have went to a dark place. And that's why he didn't really respect Pusha T when he came out with the family shit. Which leads me to my next point. Why is the concept of these super famous people having a child that we don't know about as a public like a freaking knockout punch?
Yeah, like you should 100%. Drake should 100% not tell people about who his kids are. Like that shouldn't. Even
bro, the safety of the child changes the life of the child. Who knows what type of relationship he has with the baby mother, to where maybe she just wants her privacy and respect for her space, so that's why he's trying to keep it low key. Like, there's so many layers to this, and y'all people talking about, like, Kendrick called him a deadbeat. He's clearly not a deadbeat with his son. And let's say even if he did have a daughter, like, how do we know he's not doing anything in her life?
Yeah, I mean,
we
saw Adonis teaching a full-blown basketball class. He's been on a few records now. You know, we thought it was lame in the beginning.
Adonis looks like he has the most lit childhood ever, bro. He got a whole ass basketball court in his house. Yeah.
In pre-K, bro, he's that guy, bro.
He's dripped out all the time. He's living his best life.
Every girl is chasing him at recess. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That's what I don't like about battle rap, though. Like, I don't understand why it all of a sudden became like a combination of rap and like journalism. Like, I'm gonna drop this news bomb in poetry.
Bro, I'm telling you, everybody thinks that this guy's the boogeyman. He's gonna come out. He's gonna say some shit like that. I mean, once again, if you're a Kendrick fan, you're not gonna be. We're not. That's the thing we can't miss here. If you're a Kendrick fan, it doesn't matter what Drake drops. You're not gonna say Drake won. And if you're a Drake fan, you're not, like, the way Drake is. He doesn't have an obsessed fan base the way Kendrick does that they're gonna fight for him. So at the end of the day, we're so far into this shit that the only people that are going to ride and comment are going to be Kendrick fans, and they're going to say Kendrick won. And who cares at the end of the day? At least Drake made y'all's boy put out more music. Thank the guy. You haven't heard from him in 3 years. That should be concerning. So you should go over to Champagne Papi and say, yo, I appreciate you, my guy. Like, I really
you
miss
got Kendrick in the studio, my guy.
we got him back in the studio. He put out a few records. You know, I really wanted to see a few records before I hit 30 because that's when I got to stop listening to hip hop.
And yeah, because Mr.
know what I mean?
Morale Stepper was kind of weak. His last album was weak. I don't
These
even know if
motherfuckers
you...
think that we not cultured, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about
be
old
45 still
collaboration.
just-
I mean, when does your music change? Like, your music taste change?
That
I
is
feel
true.
like
Music doesn't really change, right?
I feel like we're just gonna like kind of like what I'm doing right now. I feel like I don't give the new artists a chance.
That's true.
I don't really give
That's
it
true.
like
You're
if I
still
see
in-
a guy that looks like really weird looking, like if he's a little too loud.
Because you still want to feel that young era, you know, the young era that you were in when you were at that time. Like, for example, when I put on like Cube, or when I put on like Pac or an old record or Snoop Dogg back in the day, you get that like West Coast like cool, like you want to put your windows down, like
Yeah,
it's too hot in Houston, but you want
yeah.
to put your window down
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's like that's the vibe I'm trying to be on when I pull up to this red light because everybody gonna think I'm bad dude. Like that's what music does for you. So I feel like eventually it gets to a point where we just start listening to the old artists and maybe we don't give the new artists.
I'm not gonna lie though, I've been really itching to go to like because honestly, the last like 3 concerts I went to were like rap concerts. The last concert I went to was Drake. And like I've really been wanting to go to like a sing along type of concert.
Like you talking about like some Justin Bieber or
like
the
like
Weeknd.
I mean, bro, like I'm freaking my musical taste is like the expansion of it is crazy, right? Like I'll go to freaking Coldplay type shit and like vibe out.
You've never been to Coldplay a day in your life.
No, but I like Coldplay. Like I listen to them, you know what I'm saying? Like
I did not know this about Faison, man. Y'all getting to see this here on the Short Kings podcast.
no,
bro.
like that's what I really
Open up.
try asking me questions about my own personal interests and not only talking about yourself all the time.
Sometimes that's a bad habit. You know?
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I tend to use Faison as a listening tool. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
Hey, you and every girl I've ever talked to, man.
So what else, man? I know we got fucking captured in this rap beef, man.
Wait. So who do you think's gonna win? Before we go,
Kendrick's gonna win regardless, brother. Doesn't matter what Drake does. Kendrick's gonna win. Regardless.
You know, I'm really disappointed in Drake fans. Before we move on,
Yeah, you guys.
because I feel like Taylor Swift fans, like Drake is comparable with Taylor Swift, right? And Taylor Swift fans ride for Taylor Swift. Like one of the biggest mistakes that Kim Kardashian ever made was trying to start a beef with Taylor Swift because she just got dragged. All of a sudden, all the feminism went out the window. They were calling Kim every name in the book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were like, Kim, you're a piece of shit. I'm not even gonna repeat it because we're gonna cancel if I say it. But you know what I'm saying. You know what we're all thinking in this room. They said it. And Drake's fans, I feel like, have genuinely been really fucking quiet, man. Like, they are not standing with their boy. They're not pushing back on the allegations. They're not even freaking saying that his music is bumping. Family Matters was hard. I love Family Matters. And I feel like nobody's even commented like, oh, Family Matters is better than... Literally everyone seems to be giving the vibe of like, low-key liking this Kendrick shit a little bit.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, to like Drake is like the most general thing ever. So all his fans are like general fans. That's what it is. Where Kendrick, it's like, I fuck with Kendrick. Like,
So you know how I'm like an intellect,
yeah,
bro?
like, bro, like the poetry, bro.
Bro, so like, you know, like when I listen to a rap song, I need double and triple entendres 24/7.
I like when it goes over my head.
I love listening to music that I don't understand fully.
You know, I want to go home and dissect the song. You know,
Even though I got a B in every reading and English class I ever took in my life, but like I understand this rap shit for real. And like
you got motherfuckers doing projects at home, research and shit.
So I have a friend, you know, my friend who's a teacher.
Yeah.
They actually have a final project on Kendrick Lamar.
That's lit.
So the curriculum, the teachers were like meeting because apparently they're like questioning if they should change the curriculum because this Kendrick shit's causing so much controversy that they're like, hey, should we just like take him out? Because if we talk about him, the kids are gonna talk about the shit that he's talking about, and then we're gonna have to talk about fucking pedophile, accusations all throughout class. So they're gonna keep it in there, but apparently it's due to his lyricism.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they could still do it. I think that's fucking awesome. Like, I think more schools should definitely do this more often, where they talk about things that the kids want to listen to. But maybe they can just give them a heads up. Hey guys, I know there's been a few things that have been said within this rap beef. Can you avoid these 3 topics, please, so that we can still have fun with this? There's still a lot of lyrics to discuss. Tell me your favorite lyric that doesn't end with minor. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Have
No.
fun with it. Just let's stay, so we could do this again. If I was a teacher, like, y'all like this, right? Let's do this again. So stay away from these few topics and let's discuss.
Yeah,
everything
honestly, I
else.
fuck with that heavy. Because, like, when you got to write a paper on Shakespeare, and it's like, dude, like, I don't give a fuck about Shakespeare. And
Yeah.
I know that I'm supposed to, but I really don't. Well, welcome to 2024. Let's talk about some people that are, like, currently living. Why do we got to go so back in history 24/7 when all the human race has showed us is mistake after mistake in the past? You know what I mean?
That's a good point. I never even really thought about that. Because, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I can read the Shakespeare. It's very hard for me to understand what he's saying.
I mean, bro, all I know is the motherfuckers. It's like thou gets no bitches. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Thou gets no bitches, but thou whooped you.
thou said that thy might have to write some bars for Kendrick because my boy Drake can't go out like this. Drake needs some ghostwriters, and I will say Drake did hit my nerve a few times because he's been really coming at Kendrick for this short thing.
Really? You think so?
I mean, it's just like I'm just like, really, bro. After
see,
I
but
put
that's the
out
thing, though.
after I put out multiple
No, but I
videos
like
defending
that.
you,
I
dog.
like that though. That's what this. I don't want to spend too much time on this topic again, but like that's what the rap beef is supposed to say. I'm supposed to say you got little ears. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to say that your eyebrows are too close to each other. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of.
Okay,
jokes we gotta
first
be
of all,
making having a good
don't
time.
come up with potential things you can say while you're looking at me, because now I think that's what you really think.
No, but
Like,
you get what I'm saying? Like,
like-
call the guy short, and then Kendrick comes back and goes, "Yeah, my back's against the curb." You know what I mean? Like, it's like let's have some fun. But
what did you say in your life if someone ever called you short growing up? If anyone has ever.
So I didn't even find out that I was short until like junior year in high school.
I didn't find out I was short until college.
That's when I stopped growing. I came back from summer, and I'm like, "Oh, y'all gonna do this to me?"
I built this shit brick by brick.
So nobody fucking sharing information here. You've been drinking chocolate milk. What the fuck is going on? I went to Jordan. I actually flew to Jordan that summer of sophomore year. I come back and everybody was just a lot taller, and I'm like, and then I actually went to the doctor and I'm like, "Is this it?" And he was like,
He said
you might get another like 3/4 of an inch. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, what are you? Is it positive or negative? What the fuck are we? You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna say it? Yeah, but
Yeah,
dude, I
nah,
found
like
that out early.
my doctor came into my room and he was like, "Have a seat." I was like, he's like, "You might want to be sitting for this." He was like, "You got max half an inch left." I was like, 14. I was like,
You need people like me, y'all motherfuckers. But yeah,
no,
I
but
mean,
like for real, like what do you say? I just feel like calling a motherfucker short is like I feel like this is my issue with Drake. I feel like a lot of his shit has been the lowest hanging fruit. We're not gonna beat the horse on this. Drake, you got some work to do, my guy. I'm not gonna lie. Currently, you are losing this race. As a non-biased fan of hip hop, I want to say that one more time. Non-biased hip hop enthusiast myself.
the thing is though, also, we did. I don't know when you stopped growing. When did you stop growing?
Like senior year of high school.
Senior year in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got hit double because you stopped growing in senior year in high school. Then you went to Texas A&M University.
Then I was still short.
Yeah, because dude, I mean, we went to a Hispanic high school.
We live in a predominantly.
Yeah, everybody's around our height. Then you go to Texas A&M University, and you're like fucking Jurassic Park in this bitch, walking through.
So
campus, like,
to give you
damn.
a picture, I'll say in high school and in Houston in general, there's not a lot of girls that are taller than me. There are guys taller than me, obviously, right? But I never feel short around girls.
Okay.
I went to A&M. These girls were tall as fuck, dude. Like, I'm talking about, like, I was sitting in class and we would stand up and fucking Ashley's 6'2". And fucking Veronica's 5'10". And I used to, like, be like, damn, we got a group project. Can we go sit down?
Yeah, it was a little intimidating
Like-
because the thing is, we have a whole different personality. We came obnoxious from Cypress, from Cypress area in Houston, and you go to this like secluded town, and you're trying to be obnoxious, and you get hit with a "sit your little ass down." You're like, "Fuck, dude! I did not think this was gonna be like this, bro."
I remember when my realization of I was short is I was in like an engineering group, and I made like a coding joke, right? And she was like, one of the girls from my group, mind you, she's like 6'1". She was like, "Faison, you're so small and cute." And then she like continues the conversation like,
I love your little petite ass.
yeah. She was like, she like laughs at my joke, and she's like, "Faison, you're so small and cute," and just like continues with the conversation.
One ass up, bro.
And I was like, "Get
she's
your
6'1". God damn, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. She the one with the issues, because There, how many? Look, I've heard that only 1% is like that tall and successful and good look. Like you can't find that many tall people. Like you don't get bunkies everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, but anyways, that was high school, and we moved on from it. But nowadays,
So speaking of us getting cooked and roasted, as Kendrick's calling Drake short, P girls are calling me short in class. You know who else decided to get roasted? One of the most viewed events, live events on Netflix, the roast of the greatest of all time, Tom Brady. Give me your initial thoughts. We saw a ton of really famous comedians get to go up there, as well as athletes, and they absolutely cooked my boy Tom.
So I don't want to give thoughts. Let's just talk about it, right? Because I thought this shit was cool, right? And I just want to run through it with you and kind of see what you thought. Let's start with Kevin, right? We thought Kevin Hart did a wonderful job hosting the roast. Let me tell you why. Because you mentioned this to me earlier. He started out really aggressive, right? Got the room where he wanted, and then he did a really good job. Now I'll tell you this. Kevin Hart's jokes were not landing as much, but it was like the banter and the way he was acting that like was still funny. You still get that old Kevin Hart, what did I say? Like the little fucking
What?
Kevin,
He said what? What?
Shut the fuck up, Tom. Like it's like the little
the fuck you, Tom. That was like such a fire sprinkle that Kevin Hart threw into the show, because Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time, right?
Yeah.
He was married to a supermodel. He's going to marry another supermodel. Boy is handsome as hell, 6'5", achieved everything that there is in life.
So wait, you think Tom Brady is handsome, bro?
Bro, come on, dog.
He gives me like...
I mean, he's plastic surgeryed up, like, for sure. He's like 45.
He has plastic surgery?
For sure, dog.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
He gives me like Ellen DeGeneres vibes. I don't
Bro,
know. He's not selling it to, like, I feel
I'm going to be honest with you. I think the world thinks that Tom Brady's handsome.
The world does, bro. I'm okay with standing on business against the world, as you know. But look, I get it. He's a good-looking guy from the people's perspective, but it's like the way people were, and maybe it's his achievements that really make it stand out, bro. Because everybody was acting like when they got up there, like, fuck, I can't believe I'm staring at your beautiful face, and I'm just like.
Bro, dude, the dude has the freaking crimson chin. What are you talking about?
I don't know. Like,
I'm telling you that just because me and you have used this beard to give ourselves the chin that he has in real life.
I was like, I do it.
Not the Drake Bobby Althoff pullback.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was interesting.
So I think Kevin saying "fuck you, Tom" was like it was the voice of what every single dude has thought watching Tom Brady in his career.
That's so true. I didn't
like fuck you, Tom.
Yeah,
fuck you.
Tom.
Like and for one, I want to say, so who do you think did the best? What comedian do you think did the best in terms of roasting Tom Brady? And then we'll talk about the athletes.
Kill
after that.
Tony, 100%. Every joke landed, and he was taking you on a roller coaster. He would speed up and just boom, 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 boom. Every fucking celebrity there, and then he would slow back down, and he was just taking you on this. He owned the stage. He was the only roaster who walked around, owned the stage, really made the people vibe and feel like it was a show and not just, I'm at the podium making my speech joke, looking at the prompter. You know what I mean? I thought he 100% was on another level, which is crazy because we thought Jeff Ross, the roast master, was going to come up there first and show us this is what it takes to be that general, the roast master.
I mean, Jeff Ross's shit got awkward right off the jump.
Yeah,
because he made a joke about, I don't know. I know you're like a very casual fan of football, so it's like I'll fill you in. So Robert Kraft is the owner of the Patriots, basically Tom Brady's boss for 95% of his career, right? And they immediately makes a joke about Robert Kraft, and Tom Brady gets up on live Netflix, is streaming, and he's like, cut that shit out. I genuinely think Jeff Ross like never really recovered from that.
No, I disagree. I think the opposite. I think that's the part that was crazy to me. Is I think it did not affect Jeff Ross at all. I think he continued to fucking crush. Like, literally, he just goes, oh, okay, all right, and then just kept crushing.
Well, that's all he can do, right? But I felt like as the audience member, right? As me, as the audience member, and I can't imagine the people that are there live, everything else that he was saying, I was like, oh, like, is Tom gonna be okay with this? What kind of roast is this about to be? Like, that's where my mind started going. Like, is Tom about to start like getting really upset? Because people have gotten really upset in these live roast, right? Because they go obviously to like really personal places. So that's where I was like, I kind of was like in thinking the whole time, like, damn, is Tom gonna be a good sport about this? I don't know.
No, he was being a good sport the whole time. Let me tell you what actually happened, because Andrew basically released on his podcast saying that the group of roasters actually got an email saying that, hey, this is the only thing I don't want y'all to talk about. Don't talk about this massage thing about him. What I'm thinking is that guy didn't already want to be there, but Tom knew how important it would be to have him there, and he probably promised him that, like,
nobody's gonna say anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so once that can of worms opened, he was like, nah, let me shit. Mind you, this is live, right? And Tom doesn't care about if this is gonna be awkward, or he knows that. But he's like, I'm fucking Tom Brady. And when I
send out a fucking email,
when I send out an email and I say don't bring up massages, no one brings them up. And I think that I truly believe if it was anybody else, other comedian up there, they would have fucked up their whole act.
Oh, okay. So I'll agree with you that I think Jeff Ross recovered well. I just feel like as the audience, I wasn't perceiving his jokes anymore, so I was too worried about.
Yeah, I think that's exactly
what the fuck Tom was about to do. I think the person that killed it was Nikki Glazer.
Oh yeah. Well, no, she was second. She was second for sure.
Bro, okay, first of all, I'm going to be honest. We're casual. We know that we are casuals in every realm, right? I honestly had no idea who the fuck Nikki Glazer was.
Same, dude.
I was like, who's this blonde girl that's like on the comedian side?
Yeah, I thought she was just some important individual. I didn't know she was a comedian, to be honest with
Yeah, like I thought it was like Tom's sister or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, all right. And then she gets up there and I'm talking about she started that ongoing joke about Rob not being all there.
She said Jeff Ross is really only at football games for the coin toss.
Bro, she was there, dude. She went down the line. She went down the line, bro. She made jokes about everybody. And like, I will say, and obviously this was like the number one joke about Tom Brady's divorce. Were you kind of tired of that joke by the end of it?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of over. And that's the thing that sucks about the roast, bro, because that's the most common one. And as a comedian, and some of the other ones aren't comedians, so they wouldn't know this. But as a comedian, you got to know that this is a very common joke, meaning that if you're not first or second to go up, that joke is gonna get played out. Use it if it's really clever. Like, we'll still listen to it. Just know it's not going to be as funny to us 7 people down the
bro,
line,
by the time we got to Andrew Schultz, which we're like 3 hours into this shit, right? Yeah. I was like, make one more joke about this guy's like fucking divorce, dude. I'm about to get upset.
See, she was in jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah, she hired a personal trainer. They kept saying jiu-jitsu and
karate.
Calling
him a karate instructor was funny.
Yeah, because they wear this fucking similar outfit.
The karate instructor, I was like, that's funny as fuck.
That is funny as hell that they were like, not only did he take your girl, but he could also beat your ass. Like, as a man, I'm gonna be honest with you, as a man, anytime that you think a guy might be better than you in every area of life, but if he can beat your ass, like, bro, think about it. You know how many guys where it's like, oh, I make more money than him, I have a better personality than him, and then they could always be like, but I'd beat his ass.
That's Andrew Tate's biggest thing.
Yeah, and then you're just kind of like, I mean, that's true.
He's like, at the end of the day, if shit really fucking popped off, I will fuck you up.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, as a guy who's at the losing end of this scenario most of the time, because I'm pretty good at the other areas of my life, you know what I mean? But it's just a sad truth that if he could kick your ass, that weighs something.
Yeah, that should probably hit home because it's like none of those fucking rings.
So what'd you think about like did you gain respect for Tom Brady for putting himself in that seat?
Yeah, dude, 100%. I thought he was a really good sport. I thought, he took the jokes really well. Like, remember the part where Kevin was like zooming on his lip, he's shivering, and then like it went in and he was actually like shaking a little bit. That really made me earn some more respect because I was like, oh, so you're not even comfortable right now, but you're really doing a good job. Like, you know what I mean? And then he goes up there, and I didn't think he was that funny. He used a lot of football terms. I think it was more for really NFL audience. It
was more so, his set was more like, I'm the GOAT. I'm about to talk shit for 5 minutes about why I'm the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't really coming back at the comedian.
He was what you wanted Tom Brady to be.
Yeah,
right?
He went up there and he said, Peyton, I got freaking 5 more Super Bowls than you. He looked Bill Belichick dead in the eyes and said, I won one without you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know that the NFL fans were bricked up Netflix Live just at home,
he looked at
standing out of
Randy
their
Moss,
chairs.
which I don't even think Randy Moss deserved this shit. Randy Moss is the best receiver that Tom Brady's ever had,
He
right?
was really getting all the strays. Though.
But Randy Moss didn't win a ring with him. They never won a championship together.
Oh yeah, they mentioned that.
Yeah. So he was like, "You think I'm gonna give you one of my rings, bitch? Please." He said that to.
He said, "You won't even get a text from me."
Yeah, I was like, damn, dog.
I don't even know who this Randy guy is, but fuck,
Randy
bro,
Moss is like top 3 wide receivers ever. Like
damn.
you know the concept of getting mossed. Have you heard that?
I have not heard that.
Basically, you know how
That's interesting.
People say Kobe when they shoot into a basketball can. In football, when you make a tough catch or over somebody, you say you just got mossed. That's Randy Moss's term.
That's interesting.
And I'm not gonna lie,
What
Randy.
team did he play for again?
He played for a bunch of teams, but Patriots. He played for the Patriots for like 3-4 years. Put up records with Tom Brady, but they just never won a Super Bowl.
Okay, and then what did you think of Andrew Schultz?
Dude, Andrew Schultz is literally my favorite comedian out right now, and I just, bro, everything he said, even the pulling Dana in and making the fun of the fact that he's the guy that gets take half of a Brazilian's purse. Like, you know what I mean? Like, making like a UFC joke.
I love that he brought Dana in. We needed to see Dana get roasted a little bit.
Yeah, especially after his ass made those fucking terrible jokes.
But Dana did not care.
Yeah, Dana didn't care.
Dana
but
stood on business.
But Dana, literally, when they handed Dana the mic, I was like, someone fucking take the mic from Dana.
You know,
before.
apparently Dana White called Andrew Schultz and then presented the jokes that he was going to have.
And then Andrew told him that this shit's not funny.
It's not going to hit. It's not going to hit. And he was like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like that's Dana White for you, bro. Like, he was like, I don't give a fuck. This, I think is funny. I'm going to put it out there. And I think he did pretty well. You know who, and I don't know, not to keep jumping around here, but bro, I thought Sean O'Malley in the roast looked terrified, nervous. I felt like it was hitting him that this is the real like A-list, you know, because like he's a superstar. You know what I mean?
He's a C-list celebrity.
You think so? C-list is crazy,
bro. I'm gonna be wallahi. Go up to one of our sisters. Go to my older brother who doesn't watch UFC. He does not know who Sean O'Malley is. Nah. Everyone else in that room is known by every fucking person. Yeah. And he's sitting there with his fucking afro and no shirt under his blazer.
I just thought because
all of a sudden Dana's getting hella camera time.
He does yeah, dude.
Like Dana was getting hella camera time.
I just thought, you know, he's done press conferences, he's done, you know, media before.
Bro, you got to keep in mind that's your algorithm. I'm telling you, go ask your sister if she has any idea who Sean O'Malley is. Yeah. She going to tell you who the fuck is this whoa. Who
the fuck is Sean O'Malley? The fuck? Nah, but, you know, back to what I was saying with Andrew Schultz, one thing that threw me off about his entire presence there is he kind of seemed a bit nervous too, bro. Let me tell you why. The first time he gets roasted, what does he do? He plays into the joke, right? He acts out. Second time, plays into the joke. Third time, plays into the joke. Like when they were like, he looked up videos on how to dab a black people, plays. And I'm like, all right, like, come on, give us something else. Like, laugh, you know, like, you could just tell he was almost like trying to look natural.
I do feel bad for him, bro. He had to sit there for 3 hours waiting on his set to happen. Yeah. Like, imagine you're sitting on stage and you're just like, all right, I'm going to go after 17 more people.
And you know Andrew's competitive ass. He's trying to crush.
No, he was going to crush no matter what, dude. I honestly thought the most surprising thing about that roast was the athletes did pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, bro, once again, you're talking to a football NFL-based fan, you know, fan base, sorry. So, you know, you throw in a few jabs here and there at other teams, at other players.
Bro, I know I don't know if you related to this as hard, but seeing their coach in that environment, to paint a picture for you, Bill Belichick is the most serious dude on earth. That's what
Zed was telling me, yeah.
He literally goes into interviews and they ask him a question and he's like, we're on to the next game.
Yeah,
they played better than
telling me that
they played better than us
because he came out as a surprise guest. Yeah, right? And originally when they had made a joke about him before or something like that, and I said, "Who's that?" And he was like, or Zayd might have been just telling me about him. And I was like, "Where's he at?" He's like, "Nah, he doesn't come to stuff like this." And then out of nowhere, boom, Undertaker theme song comes out. Whatever the fuck happened that got him out there, but I was just like, hey, yeah, actually here. Even I'm pretty sure NFL fans were extremely
And bro,
surprised.
like honestly, he put himself on the freaking plate to get eaten up. Because not only did he just get fired, his whole career post Tom Brady has been a fucking L. And Tom Brady won a Super Bowl without him. So he knew he was about to catch strays. And honestly, he's a fucking champ. He seemed like he was having a great time. And like, even Julian Edelman and like Rob Gronkowski, like even though Rob looked like he was butchering his fucking
So let's talk about him. Let's finish off strong with Rob. What did you think of Rob, bro? I thought Rob was a great time.
I mean, bro, think about Rob. He goes up there, right? He tells Kevin to suck his dick standing up, right? All of a sudden, shit's immediately weird. Everything's immediately weird, right? The whole time they're calling him a dumbass. Like every single. That's how. Like imagine realizing the world thinks you're a fucking idiot.
No, so I thought it was just jokes up until he's like, "We're gonna take a shot," and he pulls out a random box, and Kevin's like,
"Not that one.
Put it back. I told y'all not to leave him up there." You know
bro,
what I'm saying? I was like, "Oh, he's actually stupid."
Bro,
I
he
did not know
spiked
this.
the shot glass,
You know,
and
apparently the glass hit a girl in the front. Basically, what happened is when he spiked it, the glass hit a girl in the front on her cheek, and so Kevin Hart comes up after. He knows that Andrew has to go up next, so he addresses it so that Andrew doesn't address it. And when Andrew Schultz is coming out, he whispers to Kevin Hart. He's like, "Hey, bro, I appreciate you for that." And he's like, "No, I got you. I wouldn't let you go out after that." Like, it was a lot chaotic than we really thought, and how everybody was reacting to it.
That's where I think Kevin Hart did a great job hosting the shit out of that show. I will say, them dudes were up there drinking for a long time. They were drunk.
Imagine
bro.
you're just nervous, bro.
No, they were getting fucked up. Type shit.
Like Tom was taking a sip after every joke.
Yeah, and then like randomly, motherfuckers would put their glasses up, and I'm like, why are y'all toasting? They just made fun of your jujitsu instructor fucking your wife. Like, what is there to toast about? Like,
dude, but hey, we needed this, bro. We haven't gotten something like this in a
So this
very
takes
long
me to
time.
my next question. And I'm taking this from Flagrant because that's one of my favorite shows. I thought it was a very interesting topic for them to discuss. They think that this is the last straw of cancel culture. Like this put an end to cancel culture.
We've been saying this. Me and you have been saying this. We've been saying that the pendulum swung too far that way. We needed to create cancel culture because motherfuckers were getting way out of hand. But when we created it, we realized, oh man, people be abusing this shit. Now they're trying to cancel people for everything. So once the pendulum swung that way, bro, we want jokes. We want comedy, bro. Let's have a good time.
Yeah,
Let's
bro, but
enjoy
they were
life.
throwing the R word, the F word. I'm not gonna say the words. But they were throwing these words on live television on Netflix, the most PC
and like,
thing
for example,
that we have.
if you're getting offended, I'm gonna break this down for you. There's this little black cubic thing on probably, you could find it on the sofa somewhere. If you grab it, there's a red button usually at the top left. Just click that button and you're good, my guy. You are no longer in trouble. You won't get offended. It won't ruin your day. Just turn it off. And that's the thing, bro. That's what people don't understand. Like, if you're getting offended, just turn it off. People want to sit there, watch the shit that offends them, and I'm so offended. How dare you say that? You know, come on, bro. We need this shit. We haven't had a roast in so many years, bro. The last good one was probably Justin Bieber, right? That was the last good roast, I guess.
Yeah.
Wasn't as good as Donald Trump, but we need this. Let's put Drake up there. I don't want to loop back to the first conversation, but let's put Drake up there. I think it would be amazing. We can invite all 20 people that he's beefing with right now. You know,
Hey, imagine Kendrick goes up there. They got to lower the podium.
I got to pitch this to fucking Disney, bro. I got to be like, look.
You think Drake would do
Aubrey Graham.
I don't think Drake would do it. I honestly don't think. I don't think any NBA player would do it. I don't think any rapper would do it.
Why?
Their egos are too big.
Not Drake, though.
Drake's ego's huge.
No, but Drake is used to being the joke, the butt of the joke. He purposely will put stuff out
Bro,
there.
they
now,
put.
how many times has Drake become a meme? Bro, for the last...
Bro, made a meme online and people to your face calling you like... Bro, they were talking about Tom Brady's divorce.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, come on, bro. Drake for the last, like, I'd say 2 years, all the jokes have been about him being gay, right? How 21, when you do something, all the little memes and stuff. Like, he's used to being the butt of the joke, bro, and I think it would be amazing. And Drake's all about that moolah, baby, young money. You know what I mean? He's going to want to get paid, and he knows it would be the biggest event in history. He could bring up Taylor Swift up there. He doesn't even have to bring up haters. He could actually bring up homies. Like, that's the whole point of the joke. You bring up the homies to roast, you know? Taylor Swift, bring up Bieber.
If you ever have a roast.
Bring up Nicki.
If you ever have a roast and I'm the last motherfucker, I'm cooking your ass.
That's the point.
I'm cooking your ass.
Point. And you know what I would do? I would hype it up as, like, Faison.
Faison.
Yeah, Faison about to come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's the point of the roast, bro. You bring up your homies to make fun of you, and so we can all laugh. And that's why Tom Brady did this shit, bro.
Shout out to motherfucking Tom Brady for being able to laugh at himself, bro. Your life is too good not not to be able to reflect on some of the bad shit that's happened.
Facts, bro. Facts.
You know the hardest shit that he said before we move on. I don't know if you know this. He got his team got accused a few years back in the playoffs where he deflated the footballs, Deflategate, and he said the hardest shit I've ever heard. He said the NFL invested $20 million into an investigation. They could have gave me that $20 million. I would have told them I did it.
That was hard. Tom, I did not expect that coming from you. I really thought you was media trained, but we love to see it. That's all I'm saying.
Also, bro, what a fucking genius move from Tom Brady, bro. He's going to start calling the games and becoming a TV personality for the NFL, right? Like he's going to analyze the games and stuff. And Tom Brady wasn't really viewed as a likable guy because he's won so much.
AI. Yeah, he's an AI.
Yeah, he's won so much. He's media trained like a motherfucker. He just gets up there, says the right thing, and then keeps it pushing, keeps winning, right? And now it's like, bro, this guy's great. And now we're going to see his personality live on TV. He can be edgier. He can be more chill. And what are people going to say? Oh, Tom's calling the game because his wife left him. We already heard that joke for 3 hours.
He deflated the footballs. Motherfucker, I said it.
I said it. I said I did. And we won. And
it's going to be great. It's going to be great to see him. I thought that he owned the stage, bro. I thought he was comfortable up there, confident, took his time. Unlike Kim Kardashian, who looked like she was shitting bricks up there. You know, Kim Kardashian purposely told to everybody at the roast that she wasn't going to be there just so that people don't make jokes about her. Like, the fact that she wanted to go up there and roast people but not get roasted back. Come on, Kim, bro. You got everybody up your ass, bro.
I'm not going to lie, bro. I give Kim respect.
I don't give Kim shit.
All right, relax.
She walked up there nervous. You know when somebody's nervous, they just want to start immediately? Like, mind you, the crowd hasn't even settled. Kevin, you're so short. And then, boo. Kevin, when you restart the joke, you fucked up. Like,
this is the thing. This is the thing with Kim, bro. Kim's gonna get shat on no matter where she goes, right? And I just like, the fact that she can sit there and she doesn't even look like she's phased, bro.
You didn't think she was phased? I thought she was shitting bricks.
I mean, bro, like it's just like she was just kind of sitting there like, I still got more money than all you motherfuckers.
I think she sat down, right? What was the girl's name that went up first?
Nikki.
Because you know how Nikki goes up there, she crushes. I bet you Kim was sitting in the crowd like, damn, bro, she's a boss. Like, I got to go up there and be funnier than that.
I mean, bro,
she goes up there, tries to read the like,
Tom hit her with the Kim was scared to be here tonight because she had to leave her kids with their dad.
Yeah, man, I thought that was fun. I think it was Tom's cop out. Tom didn't want to make fun of Kim, so he made fun of Kanye.
Well, because he might get in there, dog.
Yeah,
Tom might get in there.
Tom's not fucking slick, bro. I saw that shit.
I felt some sexual tension in the room.
When he fucking looked at Kim, I was like, get her. He started talking about Kanye. I was like, boy, you ain't slick, bro. I know. No way. Look, not the live version, right? The one that stayed. Bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't hear that much.
What a loser, bro. That's corny as hell.
But all I'm saying is,
That's
Tom,
corny as hell.
I wasn't familiar with your game.
Tom, you know what you're doing, you little Tommy boy. you little dirty Tommy boy.
I mean, bro, that's one way to one up the jiu-jitsu instructor.
Yes,
Go with Kim K. She loves football players. You're not her typical color choice, but you know it's all right.
No, bro, she got with what's his name? The comedian, bro.
Oh, Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson, bro. He's right up her alley. If you took Pete Davidson
and made him athletic,
and you just kind of messed him up a little bit, gave him some talent. No, I'm not about to do Pete like that. But yeah.
Pete looks like a fucking. I'm very upset with Pete's rise to fame because Pete just looks like a dweeb, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
Pete looks like a dweeb.
Do you think he's funny? I think he's kind of funny though.
I don't think he's funny.
You don't think he's funny? You don't like his humor?
I mean, it's like too sarcastic, and then he randomly starts talking about his depression. He loves to incorporate like self-deprecation, which is okay, but it's like, oh yeah, and that's why I think about killing myself every day. I'm like, shut up,
his audience, bro, and maybe I got this wrong. You tell me. His audience are like the kids who grew up and still do drugs and still think that doing it is cool. Like, you're not a bum if you still do meth on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Like, that's his that's his audience. And he says it in an awkward way. And it sits like, for me, when I listen to Pete, I try to imagine being one of the group. You know, like we're at an age where we think like that's just lame, but it's like he's still funny.
He's
I watched
funny.
his last special. I thought he had a few jokes in there. I was like, Pete. Like,
He's fun. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. I am very happy though that the media train has slowed down on him. Like, you know, when he was like
when he
Hollywood's
had the hype up,
hitman.
it was throwing everybody off.
I mean, all of a sudden, I was ugly as hell. Because if Pete Davidson is the standard of beauty for men.
Yeah, because it just erased everything you got. It was like, let's get him higher. Let's erase
facial
the beard.
hair.
Erase the beard. Can we get him to bald just a
little bit.
Just a little tiny
Yeah.
bit.
No, like I was really thriving when Zayn was it. That's what I was like. Girls were
Zayn
like,
Malik era, bro?
yeah. That's when I was like, y'all heard of Zayn? Motherfuckers say that's my cousin.
People say, you know, we have the same hairstylist. But I'm telling you this, One Direction, and I'm going to say this before we move on, One Direction might have fucked around and earned us our confidence. Because before One Direction, no one thought we were attractive. Literally.
Nah, Zayn, put on for the people for sure. Because he came in with the fade. Mind you, he was skinny back then. We were all skinny back then. Like, you know, like the tight ass clothing. Like, and you know, he created the little brown dudes doing this shit. You know what I mean?
He was just a little too depressed for my taste. You know.
Hey, have you heard his recent music though?
I stopped once he got
Apparently,
dark and just
then he fucked around and hit his wife's mom or some shit, and then I was like,
apparently he has anger issues. I've heard that many times.
That's crazy.
Jake Paul said he almost fought him. Jake Paul and Ryan Garcia almost fought him one time at a hotel.
I mean,
because you know why? They went over to his hotel room
today. What's up, right?
Just to ask if he wanted to party with them, and he got like freaked the fuck out. Like,
apparently, though, I mean, bro, we're fucking bouncing today, but fuck it, it's our show.
Yeah,
you know who do we got to answer to? Damn. That's what getting out the Matrix feels like. Side note.
Shut your ass up. But
look, according to One Direction, like the interviews that I've seen of them, bro, apparently all of them were depressed as hell because they couldn't even leave their hotel rooms.
Yeah.
They would go from city to city, perform, go to their hotel rooms, maybe drink a little bit in their hotel room just to pass the time.
Yeah.
But they couldn't leave because it would be like a security issue.
They were prisoners to their fan base. And let me tell you this. I think it was Louis, one of them was on a podcast, right? And he said a story that all of them used to be very depressed because they were prisoners to their fan base until they met Justin Bieber finally in person. And Justin Bieber told them, he's like, yeah, but you know the difference is at least you guys have each other. Like, I'm doing this shit by myself. Like, I'm a solo prisoner. And he was like, damn, I never really realized that Bieber was really low-key going through the same thing the entire time with nobody to go to. At least One Direction could turn around and tell his bro like they have shit to relate on. Like, oh, fuck, man, this shit was crazy.
Bro, at least if they can just go to each other's hotel room, right? Like, yeah, at least you got to hang out at 5 going, right? Justin Bieber sitting there alone. He's watching videos of Benny Blanco and smashing his old girl.
Speaking of Justin Bieber, bro,
where are you about to go with
this? He's
this?
about to have a kid. He just posted. His wife is pregnant, and he's about to have a kid. We're about to get a little baby, baby Bieber. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the Biebers are very excited about this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now because he came out with the the picture.
Yeah, dog. I'm trying to.
That picture?
Yeah, you get behind it.
Dude, I can't wait to get that picture off.
Oh yeah. My shit's gonna do numbers. My shit's gonna do numbers. I'm gonna do numbers on the gram that day.
Bro, baby Bieber though, that is crazy, bro. I remember being in high school and he was this young kid and it was like ludicrous and a baby.
I mean, bro, he's not that much older than us. He's like
exactly, bro. It might be time. I was telling
time for what?
This earlier. Time to start, planning and shit, bro. I want a kid soon. You know what I mean?
You want a kid soon?
Bro, I say in the next 2 to 3 years, I want a kid. Like 3 years is pushing it. I want a kid soon because, bro, I'm trying to, and I'm not going to get into this dad talk. I know nothing about it, so shout out to the dads in the room, But I do love the idea of reliving my life through another human being and kind of just like raising them and just like, bro, Bunky has the cutest little daughter, bro.
I know,
like,
bro.
You know, when he said when I walked in,
time.
he was like, we got a new guest today on the pod. I was like,
hey, wait, is she here? She's here right now?
She bounced before you came, but yeah, so that's been my feed. I've been seeing like little baby videos, bro. Just like, damn, bro.
Damn, you a lover boy, bro.
Yeah,
it's time. It's time for Wolfie to.
And my parents have been dropping a lot of hints, bro. They're like, come on, man. Like, I bet you our boss gonna be first though.
I mean, bro, our boss is ready.
That's my blueprint. I just wait till our boss do it, and then I'm like, all right, bro. So what the fuck do you need?
So where do you get? Can you create an itinerary of how I'm gonna go get these Pampers and
How do you put this on? I don't. Is this a wife thing? Do I have to contribute to this? Because I don't want to be selfish. You know, I got to know what my responsibilities are as a man.
I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, obviously back in the game, so not like we're slightly in different places right now. But I want to say I want to dink it up a little bit.
What you mean?
Dink it up.
Like you trying to get your dick bigger? What are you trying to get at, bro?
Dog, you're not familiar
He
with
got
it.
in your head. He told you could get 3 inches, and it's been brewing up here.
No, you don't know what dinking is?
Nah, no.
Dual income, no kids.
Dual income, no kids. Damn, I've never heard that term before.
I'm trying to be a dink for like a couple years. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if we want to make that cool. I don't know. It doesn't sound like I'm a dink. Like I don't know. It just didn't really.
Bruh, I'm
It's a
just
smart
I'm
financial
putting you,
decision.
I'm putting you
Don't
on
get me wrong.
game. I'm
You're
putting you
gonna
on
be able
game.
to travel the world.
I'm gonna travel the world, and you know the issue that I always run into now because of your. We're gonna fucking get into this right now, all right? Because every time I want to go somewhere, Ahmad doesn't want to go. Then Ahmad calls me a week before, and he's like, "We're going to this resort next week. Can you book?" And I'm like,
Look, we can get into this for 3 hours, or we can just agree that we just don't have the same idea of what a vacation is.
I mean, I just want to see the world, man.
You know,
I want to see the world.
see it. I think that's where you have been mistaken. Is like we want you to see it. Like when we trolling you, because you have a problem with initiating. We're trying to push you over the edge so you can buy.
Yeah,
the
but that's the
ticket.
thing. But that's because I'm so much smarter than y'all.
Yeah,
that
your
I know.
Your intricate levels of your fucking.
I listen to J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, bro. I see your manipulation, and I'm actually manipulated you into that manipulation.
Damn, that's hard. But yeah, I mean, bro, like,
You're not trying to dink it up.
I mean,
You're not married yet.
I mean, I will obviously for like a year or two, bro. But
You
like,
ain't dinking.
bro. What you gonna do with that money? What you gonna do with that? Where are you trying to go see?
Everywhere, bro. And nowhere.
Where everything that you're saying, you can do it right now. You can go to any country you want right now. Not a bunch of them.
Bro,
at
I'm not
once,
trying to
but-
have that experience. Okay, all jokes aside, we're trolling. I want to have that experience with my girl, bro. We're
Okay, that makes
brown.
sense.
We're brown dudes, like, you know, young Muslim men. Like I've never traveled with a significant other. You know, that shit's never been allowed. Like I want to go to a different country.
Here's the thing.
Like-
I feel like it'll be the same way when I travel with you. The only difference is like I can fuck. yo, that's not all right. You gotta calm the fuck down, cause I'm
No,
about to-
facts though.
I don't want the girl's fucking family see this shit or some shit. Like, all right, I'm chilling out. All right.
But like, look, for real though, like I just feel like that's something that I haven't got. Bro, you don't understand. Having a kid changes your life, bro.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
You a lame ass motherfucker already. See, that's why you think that's
why do you say that? Why?
Cause yo ass, if I ask Ahmad if he's free during the week, he's gonna be like, nah, bro, I got work. Motherfucker, I got work too.
Look, I'll take a different
both
approach.
got work.
I'll give you your flowers where you deserve them. You're pretty good at fucking making the most out of your week and like Sundays and shit. Where I'm weird, bro, because I gotta be in this like. I gotta trick myself into being in this mindset, and if I go out Sunday or you know what I mean, like I gotta mentally prepare for the next day. I feel like you're the type to just fucking wake up and just show up, and you can, you know what I mean? Like that's just not me. You gotta understand how you are as a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
motherfucker
if you
like me.
can't- If you're not that guy, stop pretending to be. That's how you become a bum. You know what I mean? And like that's never worked for me. Like I want to enjoy my Sundays. I want to be able to do Sunday fun days and go out, and I just can't, bro. Like. I'll get home, I'll sleep, end up waking up late, and then there goes my fucking Monday. You know what I mean? So
Nah, I mean I feel that, bro. Well, you know, outside of your, we made this a trauma session for Ahmad to understand his fucking
My bad.
personal power. Yeah, so guys, Ahmad apparently, long story short, Ahmad needs to get 12 hours of sleep every night to
Yeah,
function.
yeah.
All right, you know
Especially
another
Sundays.
motherfucker that was sleeping.
who was sleeping?
Devin Haney in the fucking ring after Ryan Garcia beat his
I
ass.
forgot we're even talking about this today.
I mean, well, we're not talking about the fight itself. We're talking about everything that's happened after
Around
the fight.
fight.
Yeah.
What an insane. Devin Haney goes on a podcast, right? And completely makes himself look like a fool. Like, dude, the fact that the fight itself has already almost ruined Devin's reputation because the entire lead up to the fight, he's like,
I'm levels above
I don't
this
think
dude.
Ryan's taking this fight seriously. Like, he was setting himself up for failure because you're almost, he should have done the opposite, right? He should have been like, nah, Ryan's serious about this.
Ryan's
like,
playing y'all. Ryan's playing y'all. He's training.
Instead, he's pushing that narrative, and then he gets fucking destroyed.
And he was overconfident,
We
bro.
get the steroid allegations that come out that, and that's how I know right now Ryan is just doing great. Play into everything, bro. Play into the troll. Steroids or not, nothing would have saved you from that ass whooping, brother. You fell down like 8 to 9 times. He dragged you around the ring. At some point, I saw you was looking for daddy. I saw that shit. You fell down in the corner, and you were like, you didn't tell me about this.
Bill.
Shrek's happily ever after potion would have fucking saved your ass from that ass whooping, brother. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Nah, look. Rewind a little bit. Okay, this is what I'll say. Devin Haney got his ass whooped. The fact that Devin Haney is saying that he doesn't want a rematch, you're a fucking pussy.
Yeah, like
you're a pussy. Just say you're a pussy. You don't want that smoke again. That you felt that left hook disconnect parts between your chin and your brain that are still not connected. I saw his face during that interview on ESPN. That shit looks like a swollen watermelon.
Dude, 100%. He looked like he gained 20 pounds.
I mean, because he
that's
broke
called
it.
Depression.
That's
bro.
called he broke his fucking jaw in the fight.
And depression, brother. And depression because when you get an ass whooping that bad from a guy that was doing TikTok dances,
drinking, smoking the entire camp.
Let's be honest, bro. Ryan is trolling, but he's not actually like a genius or he's just actually just trolling. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, he's really just trolling. Like, he this wasn't all pre-thoughted and everything. He just isn't. He figured out the same fucking script that Kanye, that Connor, that some of these great marketing promoters have done. Just say reckless shit that nobody will agree with, like we do sometimes on the pod. It will make you really famous. And if I could possibly back it up in the fight, then I fought this guy multiple times. I know what I can do to him.
Well, my thing is this, right? My only issue with Ryan is we don't know yet, right? Nothing's confirmed. They don't even know.
Even if it does, even if it comes back and he's on steroids.
Well, this is my thing.
Cares,
he already showed up 3 pounds over, right? He shows up 3 pounds over. Devin Haney already has a built-in excuse. Now you're testing positive for roids, right? So now it's like, bro, you're gonna make this a no contest. Yeah, you whoop Devin's ass. We all know that, but you're tainting the highest moment of your career. When I personally don't feel like he needed to do any of that. I know he doesn't care. I know he doesn't care. I know he's gonna say.
And see, once again, you're thinking from a boxing.
I'm a boxing purist, you know.
No one cares about that. When Mike Tyson bit homie's ear off, he wasn't thinking like, oh, this is gonna ruin my. No, bro, obviously Ryan made a lot of references about Mike Tyson. He's trying to follow that script that I'm gonna be obnoxious, crazy. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'm putting on a show. Ryan is right now a top 5 most selling pay-per-view of all time against Tank Davis, and it's because he understands the way you promote. Canelo's not even top 10. Which shows you that
Canelo, got the language barrier.
Why do you think Connor recently has started trying to go back and forth with Ryan on social media, bro?
Because Connor sees the dough.
Connor sees the potential in Ryan. He's like, oh shit, we got another young one.
He's got a left hook. I've got a left hook.
Yes, we can sell this. This guy knows how to promote. Let's say when you get to a point where you're like Floyd and Connor and Tyson. You really truly start to understand this is what it takes to sell. It's not putting in the extra hours at the gym. It's not like those are necessary for sure because those are your tools. But at the end of the day, those are not really gonna sell.
Bro, let me tell you though. Let me tell you, this is my rebuttal to what you're saying.
Go ahead.
Connor, say what you want about the man. Always shows up. Never tested positive for a roid. Never missed weight. Is a fucking professional when it comes to this shit.
Sure.
Kobe Covington. I'll throw Kobe Covington bitch ass into this. Kobe Covington never misses weight. Always shows up. Never pulled out of a fight. You know what I'm saying? So then you get into this guy like Ryan, or yeah, he's following some of the similar marketing tactics that these other fighting greats have used, right? You miss weight. You have to renegotiate a contract that Devin happened to sign. The whole fight could have been thrown, bro. If Devin was smart, he would have been like, nah, bro, I'm not fighting you today. We're pushing this shit out, or we're not doing this. But obviously, he wanted to make the money. And now you're testing positive for roids, so you're going to get suspended for like a year. So now it's like, bro, anytime anybody fights him, they're going to be testing the hell out of him. They're going to be fearful that he's doing roids.
But you're treating him as if fighting is the only thing he's got. You got to understand, this is a celebrity who's created.
What else does he have right now, bro?
He's literally a social media meme. Anything Ryan Garcia says on Twitter has become
He's a brand.
rap,
He's a
world
brand
star.
risk. He's a brand risk.
Okay, explain brand risk, right? Because Ryan literally said not a single brand has dropped them since. all this-
Ryan is lying.
Why would he, bro? That would be. You understand that would be top news if a brand was to drop. Ryan,
Okay, so
right?
let's even give him this, even though honestly I got to do a little more research on this to see who has and has not dropped him.
This question has been asked to Ryan. They
So
said,
so if you created a brand right now, you signing Ryan?
100%. What has he said that's crazy? Tell me what is he? Name one crazy thing that he said.
I mean, he's just like he's
No,
he's
just
hitting
answer the
he's
question.
hitting he's constantly talking about issues that people don't want to talk about. That's all I'll say. I don't know.
He's saying, "Let's help the children." Donates.
okay,
like
that
20 million
he's
to
made
Gaza.
that his fucking slogan. He said a lot of shit in between.
So, but what?
He-
Like what? Give me something. Give me one.
I mean,
Exactly,
bro, he's
bro. They
saying-
asked him. They already asked him this question. They said, "Have the brands like been upset with what you're saying?" He's like, brother, they know what I'm doing. I'm selling the fight. I'm fighting for the children. Like, they're if anything, they're fighting for him right now, bro, because he's not. We thought he was going crazy, but we were starting to realize, oh, he's just trolling. Like, he's really just figuring out what it takes to sell fights and just be obnoxiously famous.
I mean, bro, but my
He
thing
got
is,
a Connor and Kanye script, put them together, put them out there.
but that's the thing. You're saying Connor and Kanye, but you're testing positive for fucking roids. Like you're cheating.
But is he? We don't know that yet.
I mean, we're
That's
gonna do
the
the
thing.
B sample, but the A sample came back
If he
positive.
tested positive for steroids, why the fuck would they let him in to fight? What's the point of testing for steroids then? What's the point? So you could tell me after that you were on roids, bro. This is a dangerous sport. Somebody could die.
I think they came to Devin and they said your boy just tested positive for roids. Do you want to do this fight and make this money, or do you want to call this off? And
Nah, because Devin really, if you watch the videos, Devin really sounded like he saw it that morning and he was like, "Fuck, alhamdulillah, ya Rab, thank you. I've been wanting an excuse after that."
he is
beat
Muslim,
down."
so he might have said that exactly.
It was like, "Yeah, we knew about this before." Like, bruh, come on.
I
let's
just
be
think that, bro. I just think I love what Ryan is doing. That's my point. I love what Ryan is doing, but I don't like seeing unprofessionalism. I'm a fucking professional. You know what I'm saying? I show up
Shut your
every
ass
day.
up.
I'm
We
a
like
fucking
to see it. Fucking give us the meat, bro.
bro. Talk shit.
Pause.
Make weight, bro. How the fuck is he ever gonna fucking fight somebody if he can't make weight?
Yeah,
he wants to fight.
I think the making weight part for sure. Yeah, I think
Bro,
he should-
make weight.
He should have made weight.
Bro, you're in a combat sport. At the end of the day, you can't say if he does test positive, which I know is still TBD, that it doesn't make a difference on his performance.
Yeah, but let's be honest now. He sold that fight. Like, I think Devin.
He sold the shit out that
I
fight,
think
but
Devin needs to go and buy him a gift basket. I think he needs to put in some snacks in there and give it back.
Devin needs to go buy himself a
Give him back the
personality.
$3 million because the reason why Devin can pay his rent and the reason why his dad can afford the jewelry that he's begging his son for is because of Ryan. And
I feel like you got a lot of animosity towards Devin's dad. I don't know what that's about.
yeah, I think he's whack. I think he's trying to live through his son's career, and I think that
You just
he's
said you
corny
wanted to
as
have a
fuck.
kid so you could vicariously live through him.
No. But he's off his career. I think how is he though? His dad is acting like he's the famous rapper and boxer, and he doesn't even let his son speak, bro. There was an interview between Floyd and Devin Haney's dad, and Devin Haney was like, "Yeah, I don't like you." And, okay, why don't you like me? Because you haven't put anybody on from the streets. Yeah, bro. I'm not from the streets. Why would I?
I'm not
put-
there anymore, bro.
Nah, but like that's the thing about you. That's the thing. You not putting anybody on from the streets, and you're not giving back to the streets. Yeah, that's what I just said. I'm not actually from the streets. Like I grew up boxing. It's corny, bro. He's a wacko. He's literally a wacko.
All I'm saying though, and I'm just defending, just to take the counter argument here, is if we had a son that was literally living out every single dream you had, I feel like you gotta
Let him be a man, though.
You
Let him
get
speak
shotgun
up for
on. You
himself.
get shotgun in that car. Well, that's the thing. You've seen Devin's personality. He gets weird every time a camera turns on, and he tried to.
We've seen a few dads like that in
the sports world.
The sports world.
I mean, I'm gonna be like
shout
that.
out LeVar. LeVar Ball was the best to do it. Y'all can't match LeVar Ball.
I mean, bro, LeVar Ball's sons are
he
in
had
a
that
world.
charisma, bro.
LeVar Ball's sons are in hell right now, though.
Yeah, I know.
Apparently, Lonzo's knee no longer works.
No way.
LaMelo has chronic ankle issues, like literally, like boys on that Steph Curry pack where he can't go a game without twisting his ankle, and Don't get me started on Jello.
Don't even get me started
Don't
on
get
Jello.
me started on Jello.
Jello need to stick to Instagram photos. You
I
know
mean,
what
he's got to be a model. He's a handsome guy.
yeah.
Just be a model. I mean, I don't know. Do you think he's a handsome guy? I don't know. In your world, in your scale, Tom Brady
he's the
is
best
not.
looking one out of the three. For
Okay,
sure.
okay, bad. Because Tom
Joe's
Brady.
the ugliest for sure. I was watching it's funny you say this because Zed literally put on funny moments from the Ball family, and like Mello was literally telling Zoe, he's like, you know, you're the ugliest one, right? Like out of the three. He's like, no, it's because I don't have a haircut. Nah, he's like, no haircut gonna save you from being the ugliest one.
I mean, the thing is, they're all good looking dudes, like
Yeah.
objectively, but yeah, Lonzo.
Now Zoe looks a little alien.
Yeah. But look, we're running. Bunky, what's the run time right now, real quick? I just want to know before we get into the next few things. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's run a little bit.
Let's wrap up.
No.
Reindeer?
Let's two things. We'll go quick. All right. So this viral show on Netflix, trending #1, that me, Ahmad, Bunky, the whole team has got to enjoy this week. Baby Reindeer, based on a true story about a girl that is gains an interest towards a bartender, which ends up becoming an obsession, a stalker issue, right? There's a couple things that I want to talk about the show. If you haven't seen it, spoilers, you're being warned. Cut to the next topic. What did you think about the way the main character handles his fucking stalker? That's the main thing I want to talk about.
First and foremost, I thought great casting, bro. The guy really sold me on like being this like little weird, like
Just
bartender.
weirdo.
Just a weirdo. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And I'm not gonna lie to you, I was not prepared for how weird that the show was gonna get, right? And even the girl, right? You get this like big bag girl, right? Like
She was a little overweight.
wonderful actress, right? Plays the best role. Like she really sold us on this idea that she's like this, like nervous girl who's like you feel bad for her, but then she gets fucking evil out of nowhere, and you're scared. Now, I feel like that problem should have never happened, bro. I think he should have stood on business a long time ago, right? But there was this weird part, like I always ask myself, why did the character never question why he was not going to the cops, right? And it's because he
Enjoyed it.
liked it, right? But I don't know. Do people not self-evaluate their if that was me, I think like day 2, I would have been like, why do I low-key like this shit? And it would have taken me 20 minutes to be like, oh, like it's because
I'm down bad.
I need some attention.
Yeah.
I haven't gone there recently.
I feel validated as a man.
Maybe it's the comedy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's coming to my show and she's saying my jokes are shite. Like,
do you think that how true do you think this story is? Like, because obviously they really make things dramatic when they make a movie based off of a true story or a show based off a true story. Do you think that it was that level of stalker activity from that girl?
I think the level of stalker activity wasn't exaggerated, but I don't think that she was like there every day for him to not notice, Like, I think in reality, she probably started coming into the bar every now and then like slowly picked up. Like in the show, it was kind of like she came one day, he gave her a free Coke or some shit, Diet Coke, and then it was like she was there every day, right?
Yeah.
I think that in reality, if that would have happened, like for one, he would have just realized like, oh, this girl's fucking weird. The bar manager would have been like, hey, like we can't keep giving her free shit.
Yeah,
like,
somebody would have stepped
like
up.
throwing her out of there,
But then again, what town was this? Like, we don't know this, bro. It could be a low-key town in a nice little bar. Like, no one's gonna care,
Also, the fact that he like went outside of work to like chill with her, that was really like that was a very big mistake on his part because he really let her on then, right? And then he's having like little moments with her when she comes to the comedy show. I do feel like he played a huge part in misleading her. Don't get me wrong, the girl is batshit crazy, but all a batshit crazy person needs is a little hope.
For sure. And for me, I would think, bro, like, for somebody that you're 100% not interested in, there might be a day that you're like, I'll be nice to you, a few days, but eventually you'll have a day where you're walking in and you're not feeling it today, and this annoying ass big back bitch coming in trying to ask for free Coke, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't.
You said you were a lawyer. Go get your fucking wallet.
Stop. Why are you? By the way, why he never addressed the fact that she had his email and emails him nonstop? Like, hey, yo, by the way, like, we're cool. You can still come, but why do you like? Why?
Also,
are you
can
nonstop?
block. You can
It's
block
weird.
the email address.
Yeah, but then again, apparently they said that he was emailing her from multiple accounts. She was emailing him from multiple
Yeah,
accounts.
for sure, right? But like I'm saying,
Which
like
is
he
weird,
wasn't
right?
he wasn't taking the
No,
steps.
he was showing up to work the next day and he was not addressing.
No, bro,
the
and he went
emails.
and he checked on her on the couple days that she didn't hit him up.
Yeah,
after
because
the-
when he went to the cops.
yeah, and then he was like, "My phone's dry all
That's
of a sudden."
crazy, bro.
I mean, obviously, bro, this guy was like super conflicted, right? Like just in terms of everything that was going on in his life, he was a fucking loser. If we're
Yeah, I
being
mean,
honest.
let's be honest though. That is the reality of life. If somebody were to come up to you right now in a store, right? If a girl that you did not find attractive in any way came up to you in a store was like, "Yo, you're a very handsome guy," you'd still feel like cool a little bit. You'd be like, "Oh, I like."
Yeah,
that.
you'd
Like, I
be
enjoy it."
flattered. You'd be
Yeah,
flattered.
So
for sure.
imagine if you had a really shitty life and things were all going downhill for you, and then somebody came and did that and was that light that you needed. Even though you don't want to lead them on, it's like, but there's no one else in your life that's providing that level of comfort. So that's really what kind of got him hooked into that whole situation.
I mean, dude, as a guy though, it's really hard for me to. I mean, I get what you're saying, right? I just genuinely don't think I'm that misleading to girls. Like, I feel like a girl knows if I'm like, and don't get me wrong, I'm never mean.
yeah, but once again, you're not like.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking weirdo, but I'm saying like you get what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's easy to put down like a friendship vibe to someone who's being nice to you.
And that's-
Bro,
that's
you're
what he thought he
you're a
was doing.
handsome
That's-
ass guy.
that's what he thought he was
yeah,
doing.
like you know what I mean? Like I'm sure in your life you've experienced like a girl being a little nice to you and you noticed it and you thought maybe she has a crush, but you know you don't think of her like that, so you're just like, dude.
Yeah, cut that shit out. Yo, none of that shit. Not around me, bro. Because my homies are around and shit. I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. Like it just takes one conversation. Like you know what I mean. Like I personally think that guys are really simple when it comes to that type of stuff. Like you can very easily read.
No, I
what a
get
guy-
you. He definitely led her on, bro. I'm pretty sure like he could have. Then again, some people are just.
So
Also
this
not
is my question to
confrontational.
you though. Everything that girl did was perceived as crazy,
Okay.
right? 100% was crazy. Let's say this girl wasn't the adjectives that you used to describe her. Let's say that she was
Nah, say it.
she was a global 10. Look at the global scale, she's a 10. All of a sudden, nothing she does is considered weird.
Bro, what are you talking about? You act like I'm about to give you a crazy answer. Like, of course, every guy in that situation would have not seen her as a psycho. Like they would have immediately given her. It wouldn't even. have been a,
He would have gave her his number
off the
right
rip.
then and there.
He would have been. It was the coke and the number at the same time is what he would have done. Like that doesn't even make any sense. The reason why we even have a story is because we got a silverback across the bar. You know what I mean? And he was trying to be a nice guy. You know what I mean? But point is,
Shout out to his girl Tara that really called him out on his shit. She was starting to read through his ass. She's a therapist though.
yeah. What? No, I had a realization. I'm like, they're gonna pull this shit up in 10 years. They're gonna be like, "Fuck you, motherfucker. We got you." You know what I mean? But
Shut up, bro. We out the Matrix.
hey, I've been watching Charlemagne, bro, and Charlemagne really he'd been making me feel
So,
comfortable.
hey,
being
that
myself.
show's 10 to 10. It does get uncomfortable as hell, but we definitely recommend it in terms of appreciating
I
love.
heard some
and-
shit. I'm gonna tell you this before we leave, and I want you to really take this in.
I got like
because-
6 more topics.
okay, but I want you to take this in, all right? And we can continue the topics. George Janko had Mike from Impulsive on.
I know. I meant to watch that.
So Logan, he said that George told him that Logan gave him a piece of information that helped him literally explode in his podcast career. He said, when you're on your podcast, if you're 100% real, doesn't matter how the outcome of that show is. If you're 100% real, you get to sit back and watch yourself grow over time. And if people are going to hold you accountable for things you've said, it doesn't matter because that's just who you are, and you can watch the evolution of yourself grow, and the show grows, right? So I thought that was really cool, and I think that me and you have gone a long way from being in my
in your room.
in the room fake studio with the
one desk.
10-minute cuts every fucking 10 minutes. We gotta, so I thought that was very interesting.
No, dude. I mean, honestly, we're what? This is episode
12 or 13, something like that.
Yeah, we gotta get to, bro, 90th percentile. I'm gonna keep saying it. 90% of podcasts don't make it to episode 20.
Damn. No,
We're right there. We're right there. The numbers are going up. You're about to close out.
No, I'm not.
I got one more. I got one more thing that I want to talk about. Well, I guess 2 more, but just UFC shit I want to go over because it's 2 fun
Let's
fun
do it.
ones.
Yeah, we need clips. As fuck.
So John Jones, right, starts tweeting. I don't know what drugs Johns is doing this time, but He's like, you know what, the fight that I want to end my career on? Alex Pereira, heavyweight championship, biggest fight in UFC history.
Saw that.
Alex Pereira called it out too. Alex Pereira was like, yo, I could fight a heavyweight. Okay, I guess the question is, do you really think that would be a huge fight in terms of UFC marketing? Who do you think would win?
I think it will be a huge fight because the UFC is already on the train that's trying to take Alex Pereira to the top. Right?
Go.
They're already trying to build him up. They've already started that script for us, right? So then we have the GOAT, right, who comes in. Bones comes in and he's like, I want a piece of this guy, right? Because he low-key knows it's easy work.
He's gonna wrestle his
It's easy
ass.
work. I'll throw in a few elbows. I won't even let this guy fucking. I'll strike with him just to show you I can still do this. But
Nah, he's not gonna.
he's
strike
never
with
gonna
him.
have me in danger.
He's not gonna strike with
He's
him.
never gonna, bro. Think about it. He could strike. The second I get hit in a weird way, I'll shoot. It's over. Like I can do whatever I want with you. You know what I'm saying? So, but he'll build it up, right? We get this massive fight. What are the odds, right? If Alex Pereira knocks out Bones, it's the most intense and craziest moment of UFC history, right? But if he beats Alex, it's like we get to see the GOAT one last time. It's a great
Easy
fucking
fight, leaves on a
awesome
dub.
fight. Yeah. So it's a dub for everybody, and Dana can smell that money from a mile
I mean,
away.
I just feel like, they did that punching machine, and we never got Francis and John, right? We got robbed of that. R.I.P. to Francis' son, by the way. That was some sad shit to read. But we got robbed of that fight, right? Dana didn't re-sign Francis. Alex Pereira is apparently a heavier hitter than Francis, according to the punching machine, right? I know he's not actually, but according to we've seen his left hook, and we've seen Alex Pereira's left hook. I think that you can sell any fight with Alex because at the end of the day, if he catches somebody, it could be lights out. We saw that with Jamal Hill. We saw that with Yuri Prohaska.
Like he can actually knock out John Jones. Like
he
might get a video.
Yeah,
of
and
John Jones
that
going to sleep.
alone is enough of a reason to do the fight. And I'm really happy that John is starting to get over this, like, oh, I gotta fight Stipe. Stipe's old as shit. All right, nobody wants to see him
Can I
fight
ask you a
Stipe.
question? Do you think it would be anticlimactic if Alex Pereira wins in decision, or do you think it would still be just as hype?
No, it'd still be just as hype. It honestly would be anticlimactic if John Jones wins in decision. Because if Alex Pereira wins in decision, that means he's stuffing takedowns. That means he's touching them up. You know what I mean? Like it's still like we're like, what the hell is going on? Like, are they giving these rounds to Alex? Like you're still kind of tapped into the fight. If John Jones just lays on this dude for 25 minutes, which he very well might.
I don't think John Jones would do that for his last fight, though. I feel like he'll give the fans some action.
Yeah, he's gonna throw a couple spinning elbows.
He's a crazy guy. He'll give us some action. He'll throw a few elbows, a few knees.
All I'm saying
He'll
is
wrestle just to be like, look, this is what y'all been wanting for us to do to Alex. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw him around a little bit, make him look stupid, and show y'all who the real GOAT is.
bro, I can't stop feeling bad for Adesanya. I know I've said this before, but Adesanya a couple years ago was like, yeah, I'm going to win double champ and then I'm going to go fight John Jones. We're going to sell out. And now John Jones is calling out his rival, bro.
That's the problem, bro. When you it's weird because in that sport you have to publicly not be humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you want to sell
Yeah,
tickets,
yeah.
right? Like you could be humble, you're just not gonna sell as much tickets. So it's like you have to kind of be obnoxious, and then when you're obnoxious, you're working against karma. You're working
against the
God.
clock of your career. Your prime is running away from you as you're talking all this shit.
Yeah, but we've enjoyed we've enjoyed his career. Izzy has put on so many great fights. We've seen so many great moments with Izzy, but now it's time for somebody else. And it's sad to say, but he's on the way out. You know what I mean? He might come back and still put on a few good shows, but it's just not going to be this. We're not going to get the, you know what I mean? Like, oh, shit's amping up. We're just not.
Hey, man, Izzy got a shot at DDP coming up this year. If he gets that middleweight belt back, maybe. I know, right? I know, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. But, hey, on that note, unless you have something else.
No, I don't.
On that note, we are freaking an hour and a half in. This is a conclusion of episode 12 of the Short Kings pod. I want to first and foremost thank the team. Go follow, subscribe, like, comment, because we're some casuals. You know what I'm saying? We're some casuals, and we got casual opinions that I need you want to be experts to fill me in on.
Let's get it, baby.